Headquarters in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Suhakam established in 1999 under the Human Rights Commission of Malaysia Act 597. Stemming from Malaysia's active role in the UN Commission on Human Rights 1993 until 1995, the initiative was led by the Tan Sri Datuk Musa bin Hitam. Parliamentary bill aligned with the 1993 Paris Principle was announced in 1999 and Suhakam inaugural meeting took place in years 2000. Tan Sri Datuk Musa bin Hitam became the first chairman in April 2000 alongside 12 commissioners. Operating initially from the container cabin, Suhakam moved to the Menara Tun Razak in years 2000 and later to Menara Tis Perdana in 2011 for its central location. The Children Commission was established in 2019 under the same act, focusing on the various children rights guided by the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child. Okay, there are several functions of Suhakam as set out in a section 4 in bracket 1 under the Human Rights Commission of Malaysia Act. Okay, first, to promote awareness of and provide education relating to the human right. Second, to advise and assist government in formulating legislation and procedure and recommend the necessary measures to be taken. Third, to recommend the government with regard to subscription of treaties and other international instruments in the field of human rights. Last but not least, to inquire into complaints regarding infringement of human rights. Okay, now I will explain you about the office equipment that are used in the Suhakam. Okay, first one is a computer. Okay, the function of computer in Suhakam is to draft a report, conduct research and also access relevant information online. Next is a printer. Okay, Suhakam might use a printer to generate physical copies of report and also policies document. Third is a photocopier. Okay, the function of a photocopier is to reproduce document for internal use or sharing information with stakeholders. Okay, next is a fax machine. Fax machine is a transmit document electronically over the telephone line. The function is to send a signed document or official correspondence to others organisation. Okay, next is telephone. Telephone are essential for internet and external communication. The function is to engage with external stakeholders, government officials, and also the public. Alright. The most important is an internet connectivity. Internet connectivity, okay, the function is to stay update on human rights issues globally and also share its finding and report with a wider audience. Okay, next. We head to the who are the customers of Suhakam. For the internal customer, I state they are commissioners, staff and officers, department and units, and also working group. But for external customers, they are general public, NGOs, civil society organisation, complainant, government agency, media, researcher and academic, businesses and also corporation. Alright. The management and human resource HR play a role in the core processes in Suhakam. Okay, the HR function include the recruitment and staffing, employee relation, training development, HR policies and also compliance, employee engagement, health and safety, workforce planning and also diversity and inclusion. Okay, next is a name of the process to be improved. Okay, for your information, the Human Rights Commission of Malaysia, Suhakam, still use the manual method in applying for annual leave for all staff and also officer. Manual form for leave application can be found in each section that has been allocated by the Management and Human Resource Unit. Many staff and officers complain about the time and availability required to ensure that the field form get the support from the superior officer and also get approval from the head of department that needs a signature. In addition, the issues of paper wastage is not left behind if leave applications are not approved and cancelled.
Now, let's see the process of manual leave application in Suhakam. There are 5 steps in the process. So, first step is the applicant will liaise with the management and HR units to check the eligibility and the remaining leave balance before filling up the application. These leave include annual leave, sick leave, half-day leave, and replacement leave. The second step is applicant will fill up the application after liaising with the management and HR units. The form should be submitted to the superior officer within 3 days before the date of leave. It must be filled in by the applicant personally. The third step is superior officer have to review the application and give support. The form should be submitted to the superior officer personally. The superior officer will check all the details in the form to ensure that the applicant have to fill in correctly. If there have any changes to be made, the superior officer will ask the applicant to fill it again. After that, if there are nothing wrong with the application, the superior officer will endorse the application and the applicant need to submit to head of department. The fourth step is the field form that has been endorsed by superior officer will be forwarded to the head of department for approval. However, the head of department will cross-check with the superior officer to ensure that there is no problem with the date of leave taken. And the final step is after receiving approval from the superior officer and head of department, the applicant need to submit a form to the HR department and the management for record keeping purpose. To conclude, there are 4 persons responsible in this process. First is applicant, whether is staff and officer. The second is superior officer. Third, head of department, and fourth, management and HR unit. Now, as you can see, the flow chart of Suhakam leave application. So start, liaise with the management and human resource unit to check the eligibility and remaining leave balance. Next, verification the eligibility and remaining leave balance. If the applicant have sufficient remaining leave balance, then he or she may fill in the application form. However, if the applicant doesn't have any remaining leave balance and the leave is insufficient, the HR department will inform the applicant. So for those who have sufficient leave balance, he or she need to submit the leave application form to superior officer for support. The superior officer will make review and decision for support the application. If they have nothing wrong with the application, then the applicant may submit leave to head of department for approval. However, if they have mistake or incorrectly fill in the application form, the form will be returned to the applicant to make changes, and the applicant need to submit back to the superior officer for support. After submitting to head of department for approval, the head of department will make review and give decision to approve the application. Next, the applicant need to submit the completed leave application form to the management and human resource unit for the record. And figure 2 show as is cross-functional process map of Suhakam leave application. There are 4 people responsible for this process. First, the applicant. Second, the superior officer. Next is the head of department. And fourth, the management or HR unit department. The process starts with liaise with the management and human resource unit and end with the management and human resource unit will update the record. Let's see the problem related to the process. There are 4, which is human, tools, materials, and method. For human, time and availability constraint. The availability of employees seeking leave as well as their superior plays a major role in the application procedure. Obtaining the necessary support from a superior officer and obtaining the required signature from the head of department can become a challenge due to conflicting schedules and availability, causing delays and employee dissatisfaction. Next is materials, environmental impact and paper wastage. Using physical form adds to paper waste and environmental issues. There is a noticeable environmental impact from the paper waste in scenarios where leave application are denied or cancelled. In addition, this also increased the administrative expenses related to producing and managing paper document. And the third is method. One major barrier is that approval must come from the head of department and a superior officer in sequence. Employees may become frustrated and dissatisfied with the long procedure of getting approval from the head of department and superior. This sequential structure makes it more difficult to process leave requests on schedule. And lastly, it's tools. Lack of digital tools. The lack of utilization of digital solution by Suhakam is contributing factor to inefficiencies in reporting, data management and communication. The entire effectiveness of the leave application procedure is compromised by the absence of real-time tools to monitor leave status. Here is fishbone diagram for Suhakam manual leave application. All the data is from the problem related to the process.
We have done SE process. Now, let's move to the to be process. To be process, we have the name and responsibility of each team member to apply a leave. First, we have the applicant. Second, the superior officer. Third is the head of department. And fourth, the management and human resource. First, applicant will be fill up the form based on a detail required, and then pass to the superior officer, which is she will check the timetable, the workload or project deadline before approve the leave. After that, we move to the head of department. For example, in production, we have a head of department will be review the leave and approve the leave, and then pass to the management and human resource. Management human resource will approve the leave based on a leave policy in company and record the leave uh, to ensure the compliance with labor law. In to be process, we using a smart leave application. Okay, you can see on this. Okay, smart leave need to log in ID and password. The applicant need to log in and insert the password that give from HR department. And then we can see on this the apps have apply leave, leave record, and leave status. So applicant need to apply leave and then fill out the form. After you click the button apply leave, the apps will be appear like this. And then when you click apply leave, then the apps will be appear like this. You can choose lah. You want annual leave, emergency leave, hospital leave, MC, or maternity leave. For example, when today you have emergency leave, so your office need you to update in apps. So you click on this and then you select the emergency leave. When you select the button apply leave, and then the apps will be appear like this lah. So you need to writing the reason why you need to apply leave. You need to select start and end date, and you have any remark you can writing on there. Okay, after that the apps will be appear like this. Okay, attachment. What is attachment? Attachments are, for example, you have a wedding card attachment because you want to apply annual leave, right? So you upload your wedding card attachment there, and then your application we submit. So your approval you can see lah. So who want to approve your leave first? Superior, head of department, and pass to the human resource. So after you submit, you can see your balance of annual leave appear on this app. How many leave you taken, how many leave pending approval.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Mariatus Mamin Razali. My student ID number 2020867652. So I'm going to present description of the to be process. So in the to be process, several key elements are addressed to enhance the leave application system at Suhakam. The infrastructure will involve the utilization of a robust digital platform or an integrated HR management system for leave applications, approvals and tracking, ensuring accessibility to all employees. Additionally, a reliable network infrastructure will be maintained to support online leave application and approvals, along with the secure data storage for leave records and sensitive employee information. Regarding employees will be trained on using the leave application management system efficiently, and clear roles and responsibilities will be assigned within the leave approval hierarchy. Managers and supervisors will also be educated on the importance of timely review and approval of leave requests. The technology aspects will involve training employees on using the leave management system, assigning clear roles and responsibilities within the leave approval hierarchy, and educating managers and supervisors on the importance of timely review and approvals of leave requests. Procedurally, clear and standardized leave policies will be developed and communicated, outlining the procedures for applying, approving, and managing annual leave. Transparent guideline for submitting leave requests will be established, including required information, notice period, and any supporting documents. Moreover, escalating procedures for unresolved or urgent leave requests will be implemented. The estimated time to complete the project includes the submission of leave requests 3 working days before the date of leave, with approvals expected within 1 day to avoid miscommunication. The notifications will be set to pop up after 1 day with no response. So moving on to 3.4, to be cross-functional process map. So actually this has been presented by my friends Nur Shakira in details. So I'm just going to go through this cross-functional maps. So as you can see in figure 5, this is a 2B flowchart of Suhakam leave application. So in figure 5, this depicts the 2B flowchart of Suhakam leave application, showcasing the proposed improvement to the leave application process. The flowchart includes a visual representation of the logical sequencing of the process, incorporating titles, bands, broken lines to separate bands, direction of arrows, and symbols. Each step in the process is clearly outlined, detailing the names of unit of staff involved, instruction for each step, and the flow of the process from initiation to completion. So the flowchart provides a comprehensive overview of the enhanced leave application process, illustrating the proposed changes and their integration within the organizational structure. It serves as a valuable visual aid for understanding the revised process flow, highlighting the key stages and interactions involved in the improved leave application procedures at Suhakam. Moving on to the next slide, figure 6, which is a 2B cross-functional process map of Suhakam leave application. This is a continuous from the previous slide. So figure 6 presents the 2B cross-functional process map of Suhakam leave application, offering a visual representation of the proposed enhancement to the leave application process. The cross-functional process map outlines the interaction between different functional units or roles involved in the leave application procedure, providing a comprehensive view of the revised process. So the map includes clear delineation of functional bands, broken lines to separate bands, and the direction of arrows to indicate the flow of the process. It is also incorporates symbols to represent different process elements and their relationship. The name of units or staff are identified within the map, along with instruction for each step, ensuring a logical sequencing of the process from initiation to completion. So figure sheets serve as a valuable tool for visualization, the optimized leave application process, offering insights into the interactions and hands-off between various stakeholders involved in the process. It provides a clear and structured representation of the proposed improvement, facilitating a better understanding of the revised process flow and its integration within the organizational framework. That's all from me. Thank you.
Let's move to the benefit of to be process. Of course, this process is will be save your time, energy. So you no need to apply manual leave and ask your superior to sign and approve. So the system also centralized because HR can manage. Your superior can see your leave, and also documentation concept paperless. So you don't need to fill up the manual form. So avoid mistake and error filling up the information. For the last is of course security. So your system, your record, your personal will be confidential.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Afnanisha binti Faridno. My student ID is 2020832374. Okay, today I want to present conclusion part, which is two qualitative and two quantitative measurements. Next, factors that are critical to the success of the project. And lastly, the problem that the team might face in the implementing the process. Okay, next. Okay, I will start with the qualitative measurement. The first one is employee satisfaction and feedback. Conduct surveys or feedback sessions to gauge employee satisfaction with the new annual leave process. Ask about the ease of use, clarity of guideline, and overall experience. Qualitative feedback from employees can provide valuable insight into any issues, bottleneck, or areas of improvement within the system. The second point of qualitative measurement is managerial feedback and compliance. Gather feedback from managers and supervisors regarding the efficiency of the new leave management system. Understand if it has reduced their administrative burden, improved decision making, and helped in managing team workloads effectively. Assess compliance with the new leave policies and procedure among managers. Determine if they are adhering to the set of guidelines consistently. Next, I will present quantitative measurement. The first point is turnaround time for leave approval. Measure the time taken from the submission of a leave request to its final approval. Calculate the average duration for approval. Analyze this data periodically to identify any bottlenecks in the approval process and to ensure timely responses to leave requests. The second point of quantitative measurement is leave utilization and trends. Track and compare the annual leave utilization before and after implementing the new system. Measure the percentage change in the number of approved leave days. Analyze leave trends such as peak leave periods to anticipate and manage staffing needs more effectively. Next, I will present factors that are critical to the success of the project. The first point is user-friendly interface. A user-friendly interface is crucial to encourage widespread adoption of the digital leave application system. Employees should find it intuitive and easy to navigate, minimizing training requirements. The second point is accessibility. The system should access to all staff, including those working remotely. Ensuring the employees can submit leave application from anywhere contributes to flexibility and efficiency. The third point is integration with existing system. Integration with other relevant systems such as HR databases or employee management tool is essential. This ensures seamless data flow and avoids duplication or effort in record keeping. Fourth point is automated approval workflows. Implementing automated approval workflows streamline the process, reducing delays and dependency on physical signatures. Next, mobile compatibility. This enhances efficiency and provides real-time tracking capabilities. Next, notification system. A robust notification system is crucial for keeping employees informed about the status of their leave application or helping notify the superior about the leave application. Email notification or in-app alerts help maintain transparent communication. Last but not least is feedback mechanism. Establishing a feedback mechanism allows for continuous improvement. Regularly gathering input from users and administrators help identify areas for enhancement and ensure ongoing satisfaction. Next, I will present about the problem that the team might face in implementing the improved process. Okay, the first point is resistance to change. Employees may be resistive to the change from a manual to a digital leave application process. Concern about learning a new system, fear of job insecurity, or simply a preference for established methods can all contribute to resistance to change. Next point is technical challenges. Technical obstacles such as system compatibility, data transfer, or interaction with current system may arise during the implementation of new digital system. It is critical for the new system success to ensure a smooth technological transfer. The third point is training and adoption. Appropriate training assistants are required to help employees adjust to the new smart leave application system. Employees may struggle to use the new system efficiently if they are not properly trained and guided, resulting in dissatisfaction and lower productivity. Fourth point is data security and privacy. Putting in place a digital leave application system necessitates careful consideration of data security and privacy issues. It is vital to ensure the new system complies with data protection requirements and protect employees' information. Last but not least is change management. Managing the transition from a manual procedure to a digital system requires resolving cultural and organizational issues. Communication, stakeholder engagement, and expectation management are all critical components of successful change management. Okay, that's all from our group presentation. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.